Hello everyone, in this video we will review the process how we can use Vagrant to make the environment. This is optional process and there are three prereq for this process. We need to have installed OpenSSH, VirtualBox and Vagrant itself. These can be downloaded from these links that I have provided here and depending on the operating system you have you should be downloading. For those folks who have MacBook, they open SSH for Windows will not be working, of course, and they will have to find any SSH uh, install on the system, and if it is in the path of path, then Vagrant will pick it up itself automatically. Having said that, once we have these three software installed that I already do, what we need to do, first of all, we need to go to a directory, make a directory, and CD. I have already made a directory demo, and that's an empty directory right now. Once we have this directory, we are going to issue this command vagrant init ubuntu trustee 64. And this is very important to follow this command of this process because as of November 2016, the instructions given on the Vagrant website are not going to work because the default instructions on Vagrant website is going to tell you to Vagrant init hashicorp precise 64, and this will lead to the problems because this is importing Ubuntu Ubuntu 12.4, whereas all of our scripts are for Ubuntu 14.04. So it's very important to uh, follow these instructions that I'm giving over here. That you have to use Vagrant init Ubuntu trustee 64. Once we get this command, Vagrant will make a file for us. It will be called Vagrant file. Now in the directory we can see Vagrant file is there, and if we can open the file and open the file here, we have to do uh, couple of changes in this file before we proceed further. And these are, first of all, we have to verify that this config VM box is Ubuntu Trustee 64, and it is not the precise as the website website talks about. If we go to the website, it shows it will be telling you to go issue the command of the precise. So you have to use the command that I have shown over here. Once we are done this, we have to as I told, we have to verify we have Ubuntu Trustee 64. Next item is that we have to go and uncomment private network, controller private network. So go ahead and uncomment this line. And next one is port forwarding should be enabled. Okay, a port forward should be enabled, and you can put anything, but by default we go 80. Port 8080 is being mapped to 80. And next item that we want to make sure that we virtual memory is at least 5 meg. Although I would suggest if you can allocate 10 meg on your system, that will be great. But minimum 5 meg. However, in next labs, we might have to increase the memory. So by default, it's putting 1 meg. First of all, we have to uncomment this one and then this ending command, and then also make sure that you start this opening part as config name provider as well. Once we are done with these changes, we are ready to issue our first command. Is that Vagrant. Another point to mention is that once you will issue the command Vagrant init, uh, this command on your system, when you issue this command first time, it will be going to download this Ubuntu box from Vagrant website. So it might take some time. Since I already have downloaded this box, it did not take a lot of time on my part, on my system. Once we are through this, we just issue the command Vagrant up. And interesting point to note that is that now Vagrant will add a virtual machine in Oracle VirtualBox. This is going to take some time. Right now it's bringing machine, importing base Ubuntu. For me it starts from 90. For first time it starts from 1 and goes all the way to 100 while it's downloading the file. And right now we can when Vagrant has added this virtual machine and it's running while it's going through all the process in the parallel as well. So that's why it's important to install VirtualBox before starting this progress. As after this, what we are going to do, we are going to do SSH into this machine that is already running, and it's very easy. Vagrant SSH is the command, and or a password over here on this private key. Just enter, and password over here is going to be Vagrant, same as the username. Now we are SSH'd into the machine. This is telling to do release upgrade. I did try upgrading the release. Once I did upgrade, the machine never came back. So I suggest not to upgrade at this time. Once the process is complete and bugs are fixed, then we can go and upgrade. Right now, once I did the release upgrade, machine never came back. So I will be avoiding this one. So at this time we have started the Ubuntu machine and we are already SSH into this one. Once we are in here, then there are a couple of steps we have to do. On my system, initially I was having issue with the Python package, so I had to issue this Python upgrade commands. But you might not, but maybe you don't need it. So if you run into errors, you can try this one. I believe this box that we are downloading was not upgraded, and once they upgraded it, then I'm not. No, I don't need this command anymore. These are a couple of commands. Now we have to go. We have to change to super user, then apt get update. This is going to update all the packages from the archives. Another important point I forgot to mention in the beginning that you need to be connected to internet to follow through this process. Once this update is complete, these are the instructions. I will be sharing this text file as well. However, I recommend to uh, start type these commands so that you become familiar with these commands. Get the update in, and then get update